Hey polish fiends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial on these glass unicorn nails. They're a bit of a mix and match, but I really love how they turned out. So I'm going to show you all of the steps that I did to complete this look. So if that's something that interests you, then just keep on watching. So before jumping into the tutorial, let's talk about the products that I used to complete this design. So as always, this is just a quick overview, but if you are interested in any of the products I use throughout this video and I haven't mentioned a colour or where I got it from, please check the description box and I will leave everything linked down there for you guys. And with that said, let's jump right into the tutorial. So guys, like a complete and total idiot, I forgot to turn on the camera to film the French tip nail, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the steps I did on a ring pop. So on my natural nail, I first went in with the primer, and now I'm going in with the bonding gel base coat. I'm applying that evenly on the nail, and then that goes into a UV lamp for 2 minutes. And once that comes out of the UV lamp, I'm now going in with the base one cover gel, and for this I'm doing an extended nail bed. So I basically put a nice even amount on the nail and then I form it into a semicircle at the bottom. And I did 3 coats of this, but I'm only going to show you guys 1 coat. So you basically want the thickest part to be at the bottom and then it's slightly thinner at the top. But don't worry if it is a little bit too thick, because you could file it in later. And then I'm now going in with a clean gel brush just to tidy up the bottom of that nail bed. And then that goes into an LED light for 2 minutes, and then using a lint-free wipe and my nail surface cleanser, I'm going to clean away that sticky layer. And now I'm going to go in with a hand file and file the rest of that nail bed into shape. So as you can see, I'm really focusing on debulking the nail and really refining the bottom of that French tip. So once I have finished the filing, I'm now going in with a base one clear gel, and I'm putting a first layer which is just really nice and thin, and I'm making sure there's no bubbles because any bubbles will show through since it is a glass nail. So we are now going in with these little dots, and I'm using purple, gold and teal, and I got these in a set from AliExpress. Again, if I could find the exact ones, I will leave them linked down there for you guys because they were super cheap and they do the exact job that all the expensive ones do. So as you can see, I'm just completely covering that nail, but again leaving some parts that the glass nail is going to poke through. And then I pop that into an LED light for 2 minutes to make sure they're secured to the nail. So now I'm going in with base one clear again, and I'm going to start encapsulating that glitter. And what I like to do is make sure I have the clear part and the nail bed flush, and then I turn it upside down to allow gravity to form the perfect apex. And then I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate the whole nail with the clear gel and cure that for 2 minutes. And once again, when I'm happy with that, I am going to wipe away the inhibition layer and then file it until everything is nice and even. So once I had finished the nail and I had scored the polish, I'm now going to go in with some of Naio Nails Mega White and do a 3D flower. Now this is only the second time that I have ever did these kinds of flowers with acrylic, but I was quite pleased with the results, but it's definitely not going to be the best flower you'll ever see. So I start with 2 slightly large beads of acrylic and I form them into larger petals, but you will notice that I am doing this nail a lot larger than I did my actual nail, but I just wanted you guys to see what I did. So I first formed the 2 outside petals, and then I went in and did the same exact technique and did 2 petals on the inside, and then when I was finished with that, I did the very last outside petal. So as you can see, I just leave the acrylic until it gets slightly matte and then start to form the petal, and then with the middle I put a bead of wet acrylic, allow it to get matte, and then use the tip of my brush to form a circle. So now for a little bit extra dimension on this flower, I'm going in with Nubar's acrylic, and this is a really beautiful rosy petal, and I'm basically putting a wet bead of acrylic onto my towel, and I'm just sort of doing an acrylic wash on the inside of this flower to give it a little bit of colour and some dimension. So as you can see, I'm just using my brush and dipping into that acrylic and just slightly painting the insides of those petals. So for the ring finger, which is the unicorn nail, I first started with one coat of Artistic Colour Revolution in Game Face, and this is a really beautiful gold topper. So onto that wet polish, I went ahead and applied some of this cut up glass mylar flakes, or whatever the hell you want to call them, and I basically added like shards of that all down the nail, and then when that dried, I encapsulated that nail with the base one clear gel. And then again, that goes into an LED light for 2 minutes, and then I filed the surface, and now I'm going in with these really cute unicorn decals that I got from AliExpress. I'm first dipping this into the water for 15 to 20 seconds and then applying it to the nail, and then I top coated that to seal it in. So for the little roses on this nail, I first added pink and lilac dots to the nail, and then on the pink roses I used the lilac for the petals, and on the lilac I used the pink for the petals, and then I went in and highlighted those flowers with a white gel polish. And you also want to remember, guys, to dry each layer for 30 seconds. And now for the pinky, which is the total easiest finger yet, we are going to apply the Indigo Nails gold powder, and I'm applying that all on the nail, first with the silicone tool and then with my finger to burnish it in. And now we move on to the pointer finger, and for that base I'm using I62 by Ink London, which is called Huckleberry, and I'm painting the whole nail with that. I then pop that into an LED light for 30 seconds and then wipe away the sticky layer. And then to finish off this nail, I'm first going in with the stamping plate by Uberchic Beauty, and it's called Unicorn Love, a white stamping polish by Mundo and my Tiffany stamper from Nail Artisan, and I'm picking up this little unicorn saying and stamping that directly onto the nail and then sealing that in with a top coat. And at this stage, I also went in and top coated the rest of the nails, and then I finally popped that into an LED light for 30 seconds. Wiped away the inhibition layer, and now I'm going to go ahead and add some cuticle oil and really work that into the skin to bring some moisture back to my nails. And finally, guys, this is what my design looked like once I was complete and everything was finished. I really loved how this one turned out. I totally stepped out of my comfort zone with this one, but I love trying new things and seeing how it works. And honestly, with that acrylic flower, it took me absolutely ages and many tries, but it was such fun to finally get something that actually resembled a flower. But as always, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kylie. I am a complete nail polish addict, And on this channel you will find everything from nail art to swatches, reviews and the occasional haul. So if that's something that piques your interest, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click that notifications bell. And as always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!